Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item. Current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4 plus lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.
Come on, let's sweat, baby. Let the music take control. Let the rhythm groove you. Sweat. Sweat. I was waiting. I don't want to tell you. Everybody dance now.
Welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing. It's Jaden XD.
And Spinderella!
Whole team here, gang. We have
gang, squad.
in the building.
Yo.
Our illustrious and wonderful producer.
I hope one day we do go on tour and there's jackets and I get the center of the stage.
Hell
and then
yeah.
y'all come in on like wires.
Matter of fact, we need to talk to you about the live show.
What's up?
How are you all?
We good?
Yeah.
How was your week, Abe?
It was a good week. Pretty low key. Dentist on Thursday, but I got
You came out unscathed.
I was all right. I got the new. Last year I signed up for the better PPO or the DMO, the one that doesn't, the one that's not as bad. The PPO. I got the PPO, so I'm on the PPO level. So the dentist has actually been quite chill lately. And yeah.
No big work done?
No big work done. They did a scaling about a year ago. Maybe earlier in this year.
Hell is a scaling?
A scaling, as my dentist put it, is, a boat stays out on the ocean and every now and then you got to bring it out the dock and scrub off the barnacles. So a scaling is when they be doing that. Oh, he's the ultimate.
Dad jokes at
The first time they told me they had to do it, I was like, "What is that? That sounds expensive." And they said, "Well, we'll have."
That does sound very expensive.
I was like, "We'll have him explain it." And he came in and he spent the first 25 minutes telling me about his favorite pizza places in Brooklyn and asking me if I've been to them or not. And I was like, "That's great and all, and I want to continue this, but also, how much is the scaling going to cost me?"
What the fuck is
But it worked out, yeah. And they were like, they're a cool dental office. Shout out Park Slope Dentistry.
That's where Tristan goes.
The one on 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Dr. Teichman. Shout out Dr. Teichman.
All right.
And his cool kid, who's also a dentist in his own right.
I go to a dentist in the hood because I have intentionally sought out all black doctors.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I sought out all Jewish doctors. Not really.
I'm like, so you blindly picked?
Whichever.
How did that work?
Shout out to my dentist since we're shouting out all of them. Dr. Latouf.
Latouf?
Yeah. And her practice is Latouf NYC.
Did she change her name after she became a dentist?
Because she has to.
Latouf?
I think
that's lazy.
That's her name, and
wow.
she just named the brand Latouf. But she's great.
She's
my
Haitian?
first. No, she's of not Asian descent. So she's the first dentist I've ever been to. She's new. Like I just started seeing her this week.
It's dental week over here,
right?
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Because my mouth is the ghetto.
It is, yes.
They had to lance. It was just a lot.
You might have a scaling in your future.
Get those barnacles.
Yeah, it's because when I had braces, they never gave me fluoride treatment, so my teeth are just so weak. But she's the first non-judgmental dentist I've ever had.
That is big. That is big. I still face that.
Because you know how when you go to the dentist, my other dentist was over. I had a black dentist, and she was a bitch.
The last girl I went to.
Yeah.
Now I have intentionally sought out all black doctors, but she gave me the eye, and then. She really got me when she was cleaning my teeth, and she was like, "Do you smoke?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't fool with cigarettes." And she was like, I was like, "Why?" She was like, "I don't smell cigarettes."
You see?
I was like,
I had a dentist that actually she brought up smoking weed too, but her angle was that I can tell you smoke a lot of weed because you eat a lot of junk food, and it stays in your mouth even though you brush your teeth. So you should eat different foods when you smoke weed.
But no one's trying to eat celery sticks.
I'll do it though.
You know what? I would have just been like, I eat hummus when I smoke weed.
I have charcuterie. I have spreads.
Cherries.
Yeah.
Figs.
Yes, I don't eat anything on the beginning part of the menu or something where you choose 3 items at a time.
Thank you. It's not Applebee's, bitch.
And
munchies.
I actually eat munchy food. I sit here with my bag.
No, but you know the
of
one that's
Cheetos.
actually called Munchies? Where it's the bottom of the factory floor where they make all the Cheetos and Doritos.
Oh,
it's like the mix of everything.
With the fake Cheeto writing.
Yeah.
The kibbles and bits.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the kibbles and bits of chips.
It's like cheese-flavored cardboard.
Yeah. I'm into that.
I can get into that. I mean, in the right state of mind.
Yeah.
That Chex mix with the chocolate and the peanut butter and the
Muddy Buddies.
Oh, the Muddy Buddies!
As a practicing homosexual, I have trouble saying Muddy Buddies. but the Muddy Buddies are it.
Nick.
They say it on the Pioneer Woman. That's what?
Right. I knew it. Why do niggas do that? You not even listening to nothing good.
First of all, that is local.
Oh, yeah, this is the promotional tour.
Yeah.
The local promotional tour.
Do you know in the Bronx, Tony Sunshine still has like a promo van?
Really?
Yeah.
Dope.
And that lets me know 2 things. One, I didn't know Tony Sunshine was still alive. Number 2, I didn't know they still have promotional vans for things.
Jay-Z had one for 444.
Really? Did they just drive around and blast the record?
No, but I saw it somewhere, and it was literally like 444, like all around the vehicle. And then the Magic Fingers, the Magic Weave Studio or something up the street, they definitely have a promotional van. $49.99.
Or what about the weed van, the weed pop van?
Oh. Let me tell you about that scam.
Yeah, it's a scam. But why would you deserve being scammed if you didn't think that was a scam.
If you ask them, they tell you that it's the only amount of THC that New York City will allow you.
It's like 0.5% or something.
Or it's none in those lollipops.
You have to have like 400 of these lollipops.
You'll get
some sort of high.
You'll just like crash.
Like you'll die of like gout
sugar.
diabetes before you get high.
Yes, because they're nasty on top
of
it.
Delirium that's induced by all that sugar.
Yeah.
I did deserve it though, because I have always seen them driving around, and I was like, nah.
I just thought it was cops.
No good.
No, I thought it was. I definitely thought it was the ops, and so I asked them. I said, "Hey," because they show up in front of my job, and I'm like, "So is this for real? Like legit? I know like laws are changing." They were like, "Yeah, it's legit." And then I was like, "Is it?" He was like, "Okay, nah, it's not like that." I was like, "That's what I thought." Like,
see,
don't play me.
I went up to I went in New Orleans. Me and Tristan were walking around, and I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it. We're on vacation. Let's just try. We walked about 5 steps, and we were like, this is the biggest scam ever in life. We knew there wasn't no weed in them lollipops. As soon as we put them in our mouths, we were like, this ain't no weed lollipop.
If they want to scam people, they should really just make them with like grass or like weed or something to make it at least pretend like it tastes like weed, isn't it?
Some kind of extract.
Right, but...
I heard a rumor there was a marijuana speakeasy somewhere in the city. It's like a cafe.
There is.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, that probably wishes to remain.
You bitch.
No, but somebody we know knows about this and has told me about this, and it's in Bed-Stuy.
That's gotta be hard to hide, unless there's some sort of...
It's invite only.
Yeah.
There's two. I know there's one in Queens.
Okay, I think I had heard one there. The one I heard rumored existing was in Manhattan.
Let me tell you about Queens. Everything can be a private speakeasy in somebody's backyard.
Yeah, they just have houses there.
And they rent tables and sell bottles out of their backyard.
Yeah, they have like those whole like gambling rings and stuff that I saw on Black Market with Michael K. Williams.
Queens is like the
last
spot.
frontier.
Yeah, it's the spot in New York where you still get like street racing.
Yeah, and cockfighting.
All the great things.
Yeah.
All the wonderful things that make America great again.
They have all-you-can-eat Brazilian buffet.
Oh, wait!
Oh, yeah. I didn't go. I'm sorry.
So,
why?
So Abe was supposed to come on the show
I
last
flaked
week.
on them, and then I flaked on another person. I double flaked in one day.
You really
levels.
got a date.
I didn't... Well, okay.
Did her feet stink?
No, I hadn't met her yet, and the plan was to meet at the Brazilian buffet in Queens. I was mostly interested in the buffet. She seemed cute. She seemed cool. And, but that day, I don't know what it was, but my tummy wasn't all there with me. And I was like, well, first day Brazilian buffet on this tummy feels like a recipe for a disaster.
That is very much bridesmaids.
We warned Abe. Abe texted us and he was like, damn, guys, I can't come because I have a date. I'm going to an all-you-can-eat Brazilian thing. And the first thing we was like, don't have a bridesmaid experience.
It's coming out of me like
if
lava.
the chicken is green, don't eat it.
So...
It's coming out of me like lava.
Oh, man.
I'm poor, help me.
Oh, my God.
That movie is so funny.
No.
That movie is so funny.
I saw it while I was high and I pissed myself.
That movie is hilarious.
Wait, that one's like... That movie's it's also like surprisingly real, too, right? It's about the girl who like loses her best friend.
Yes, yeah. So like, it's, it's obviously it's hyped up for a movie, exaggerated, but it's still, it can, the scenario can be true. I've seen it happen.
So, if you guys haven't noticed, we did a little upgrade around these parts.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it, Abe?
What's the
new cover art?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
We have a new cover art.
I thought it was bold of y'all to come on Instagram with that talk when you really reside around Twitter.
That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Abe with the commentary.
Going out here on the other social media platforms.
Talking all that talk on Instagram. Y'all ain't got love for Twitter?
No, we wanted to do something that was more us.
This is cool. I dug it.
Yeah,
I dig it.
Give y'all something new, fresh, new
something
cut, new
black
color.
and useless.
Yep. Just like this show.
Black and useless.
What else we did? Shout out to Dr. Kia. We went to Teen Typing Fast, New York City, on what I will believe one of the very many tour stops.
Yes.
She is bringing educated black women together.
I'm so proud of her.
Yes, it was a rather learned event. Everybody had like 9,000 degrees between everybody in that room.
Wow.
We just stood in the back and ate food.
Shout out to the one girl who stood up and she was like, so I haven't understood half of the words you all said, but I get the gist.
Oh my God.
And I was like, me neither.
What was this?
I'm just here to bring the chicken wings.
Our friend does like this she creates a safe space for people who are in post-grad programs so they can talk with other people who are in that kind of space and have a mentor to guide them along in the process.
To help navigate as people of color within those spaces, since those spaces weren't created for people of color. And it's not necessarily even for academics. It's just anybody who's doing any type of work and trying to develop in their work. It's like, all right, I'm going to talk to you as a person of color who has gone through all these steps. And she brings in, like, her mentor, who's another black woman doctor, and the gems. They just spit these gems.
I almost got her mentor drunk.
Yeah.
Because I made the sangria.
With my ingredients.
Yeah, but I made them, though.
He poured them into the container. He poured what I told him into the container.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Because I went off.
You did come off and start adding the lemonade.
Yeah, I did. And what happened, it was a huge hit. All them.
It's okay, friend. You can join. You can.
Learned ladies.
It's okay. My coattail is here for you to come along on my journey.
Any nigger ass way. Nigger locks.
Thank you.
Shout out to Friend Zone Live.
Yes.
We had a Wang Dang Doodle. 3 years of that.
Damn, it's been 3 years? That's crazy.
We've all been doing this shit for a long time.
Wow.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously. Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
We've been the Reed 5, us technically 4, them 3. Y'all
You're right.
At 1.
We are at 1.5 because the other day I was like, have we hit a year yet? And Fran was like, Jade, you all had a 1 year anniversary show. And I was like, oh yeah. My poor friends.
Yeah. But anywho, follow us anywhere and everywhere you can stalk your exes. I do want to shout out something I did watch.
I thought you were about to shout out next. I don't know. You said everywhere you can stalk your exes. I'm high.
First of all, we have a live show in New York City.
Yes, we do. October 21st.
Yeah, get your
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Yeah! When you celebrating with us?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
I gotta figure out what's
Don't.
going on. I mean, we're recording my bad. Let's do that again.
You said
That was so earnest.
He was like, oh yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's an option.
Yeah.
Birthday. 3 up.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Today's my sister's 30th birthday.
Whoa. It's
You
good you
88,
turned 30,
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that option becomes a priority.
No, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Let me also tell you that you got, like, bitches love you.
Yeah. Yeah. They do.
How do they know me?
Just when you come on, they said, we legit, and I don't think we get them about anybody else. And they've been like, ooh, Abe sounds cute.
Yeah. Don't get about anybody else.
Ooh, is Abe down with the swirl?
I am a swirl.
There you go.
are. So there's your answer.
Yeah.
But I hate it. I want to be the last one. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, Abe.
But yeah, live show. I did want to shout out this web series that is happening. It's on Facebook. It's called Literally Annoyed. You can go to literallyannoyed.com. It's put on by friends of the show, Kiss and Tell Networks, with Jason Shar.
Yeah.
Jace wrote and created this web series about this guy who they filmed a pilot, and so they want people to watch it more, to get Facebook to realize to make it a thing.
Okay.
And it should be. We need more blacks doing things on the internet and making money.
Yes.
It's a show that the episode's very funny. It's very different. It's not something we've seen before. It's about a guy who just gets dumped and he moves back home with his parents.
Oh.
And we all know that kind of struggle.
Yeah.
So, go check it out, literallyannoyed.com. And let them know that I sent you. This week was also a big deal for me.
Tell us about it.
Because I met Cynthia Nixon.
Ooh. Oh, word?
I saw her canvassing up the block recently.
Yep.
Wow, when's she coming on the show?
I don't know, but she had a cool event for the black and brown LGBT collective, and we discussed things, and she's the real deal.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
More on that next week because it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is that it? Yep. Let's take a break. We'll be back after this message. These messages. Now it's time for Artist of the Week. Just let it be alone. Oh shit, my girl. Oh shit, I was a fire. Just let it be alone. Take it away, Abe.
Hey y'all, so this week's Artist of the Week is a group called The Blaze. They are two, so they're dope for that already. But they're actually from France, but they come from a North African background, and they make really.
Shut up!
Sorry. Yeah, they make really great videos to accompany some of their songs, and it's just really beautiful movies, and they show people dancing in beautiful bodies, and it's really good music, really earnest. And it's like the kind of electronic music that, like, if you were like, yo, you like house, people might be like, oh, I don't like Hathaway, or I don't like, or even like more modern stuff. Like, I don't listen to Tiesto, but this is real heady stuff. Like, this is like headphone almost music. So yeah, I recommend it. The Blaze.
The Blaze.
Support international brown people.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Open the borders.
When you said beautiful bodies, I was thinking black bodies. Black bodies.
I feel like subconsciously that's where my mind was. It's like the forms under the light.
Black
bodies.
This week, Jade called it last week. It's called The Best Shit Ever. You're simply the best. Where we talk about all of our things that is the best shit ever.
Yeah.
So
like anything where when someone says something, someone else or even that same person be like, that's the best shit ever.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you categories and we'll talk about what we think is the best shit ever.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with food. Now, specifically, your favorite snack while under the high-grade willow tree.
Damn, that's rough.
Oh.
Fucked your heads up. Tore your head up. Tore your head
It's true. Sometimes the things I think sober I would like high aren't as good, and vice versa.
Right.
Same. I have my answer, so, you know.
I'll go last.
I'm the same, so I guess I'm gonna have to go first because y'all hoes don't know what y'all want.
It's the same set. Yeah. Put a menu in front of me.
My favorite snack to eat, and I don't eat it often because it's not always in season. It is strawberries cut up in half with the little weave cut off. With honey drizzled over them and cinnamon sprinkled on top.
That's a lot of work.
Well, this is why
you lost me at cut in half.
No, this is why I do it beforehand. So that way, by the time...
Mise en place.
Yes. So by the time I'm ready, it's already there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
It's delicious. Not soaked in honey, because then you'll get, Big Mama, your arm. But like, just a little light drizzle. And if you're feeling really spicy, you put our friend Mike's hot honey on top.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's yours, Abe?
I think so. When you first asked, I thought of just like snacks kind of thing, where it'd be like, just like if I'm stoned on the couch, there'll be like oatmeal raisin cookies. And but then when you started describing this elaborate meal that you make,
it's not an elaborate meal, it's a snack.
This ritual you have once a year under the right settings. If the season has been a good one. There are extra strawberries from the market. But so then I'm like, okay, the closest thing to that I have is when I make like a quesadilla, I guess, but like a bootleg one of like 2 tortillas and then like the Mexican mix of cheese on a frying pan real quick, and then sometimes I'll slice up mushrooms and throw that in there. Ooh. So it's like a mushroom quesadilla kind of.
How do you say mushrooms? It's like it starts with an H.
In Spanish, hongos. Mm-hmm. Una quesadilla con hongo.
Con hongos. Sí. I'm into that.
Yeah, so I do that, and then I'll have like a glass of orange juice. Because I don't think it's not a very elevated palate, but it's just like I've been smoking for 15 years, and I've been eating that shit for 15 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, I have an elevated palate, and I want trash.
Oh yeah, I'm not. My palate is quite elevated. Outside of that, don't get it.
I'll give you all 2 levels of my life. So when I was poor and very young, and I'll get high. I liked Ritz crackers.
Ooh, I love those.
With cream cheese and jelly.
What?
It was delicious. You get the saltiness of the cream cheese, a little bit of the jelly, and then the buttery crunch of the Ritz cracker. But now that I have groceries in my house, I like to make nachos.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga loves a nacho.
I'll do a caprese salad if I feel fancy.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's very
good
fancy.
One, yeah. It's actually so easy, though. It just has that name.
I know
it's just sliced tomato and mozzarella.
And some balsamic.
Yeah.
It's true. And the nachos, but I always make a cheese sauce. And I just do it real quick and pour it over some tortilla chips. And if I have some kind of protein in there, I'll throw it on there and some tomatoes. Nigga, that'd be so good. Just make some quick little queso nachos. Wow. That is the best shit ever. Let's nacho.
Okay.
Or Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I had Chick-fil-A last week for the first time in a long time. I can't remember the time before.
I was say the first time ever.
No, but it was like the second time ever. I had a whole thing where I tried out all the dips.
Yes, you did it right.
Favorite?
I'm a sweet and sour head, so I'll go for that.
The Polynesian! Yes!
But that barbecue is legit.
Only on Chick-fil-A chicken.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't work anywhere.
It doesn't work
It's an interesting
else.
taste, and I guess they're paired.
It literally only works with Chick-fil-A.
I think it's because of the pickle juice that they use to marinate their chicken.
I see that.
And I've tried it on other things, and I'm like, this is not.
It's not the same.
Interesting. And then the house sauce reminded me
Chick-fil-A
of
sauce.
Big Mac sauce, kind of.
It's almost like a Thousand Island mixed with honey mustard.
There's like a mayonnaise
and
a or something else going on in there.
But I'm gonna tell you all, that sriracha sauce they have now.
They have a sriracha sauce?
They have like a sweet sriracha sauce.
Shut the fuck up.
It is so good. It's very reminiscent of Popeye's Sweet Heat.
Ooh.
Or like a sweet chili sauce.
But is it like creamy?
No.
Okay.
It's like a sweet chili sauce consistency. It's essentially like a sweet chili sauce.
Oh,
so
it
good.
reminds me of like there's like a Korean wings vibe to it,
right?
Yeah,
kind of, yes. Mm-hmm. But it's almost like a spicy Polynesian almost too. Like I really liked it almost as much as the Polynesian, but the Polynesian is like, it's so classic to me, but it's my favorite.
Next up. what is the best shoe ever?
Ooh. That depends where you're walking.
Listen, best ever doesn't matter.
Best ever. So, okay.
I'm not going first this time.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to hold y'all. And I hate to say this because they're racist. But New Balances, what are the classic 574s or whatever?
The gray ones.
One of that and the Stan Smiths are two of the most.
Speak to your manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the most comfortable things I've ever put my foot in, next to a Croc. An ugly ass Croc.
Those Crocs are legit though.
Those are.
You could tell by who wears them.
One of the
people that need to wear them, and they work.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Please.
Or like in hospitals, people wear them.
Yes. I'm like, yes, y'all can't tell me shit in these Crocs. It's my Louboutins.
They used to hurt my feet.
Crocs?
Yeah.
Did you have faux Crocs?
No. I had regular Crocs, and I had the Croc rain boot.
Well, I can't do anything outside of a regular Croc. Like, I can't vouch for that.
Right. But they used to hurt my feet. It was so weird.
All I know is the New Balance 574s never had a new shoe feel. Never. They were one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever put on my foot.
Abe?
So for, I guess, most comfortable, most versatile, I would go with the high top Vans Skate, the old school one, in all white, true white, and you get it at the beginning of the summer, so that by the end of the summer you see how your summer's been. Oh. And then because you wear that one white pair of Vans everywhere all summer, and then you just fuck them up, and then at the end of the summer, and then you keep going into the fall. Then maybe get a new pair in January and take that to the summer, and just constantly going through your pair of all white Vans.
He was a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy."
Well, they look like sneaks though.
You talking about the slide-in joints or the lace-up joints?
The skate highs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're new. Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Wearing coat white, but my Vans look cleaner. Got my Vans on, but they look
Okay. The best shoe ever. It literally goes with everything. Like any outfit. You could wear them with a suit. If you're Brandon Boyd, you could wear them with a tuxedo. You could wear them, on a yacht, in a box with a fox, on a cot. The black high top Chuck Taylors.
I knew you were gonna say that when you said Brandon Boyd.
Yeah.
Like they go with everything. Now
They do.
I understand that for those of us in the brothers or sisters of the flat-footed community, we struggle. However, if you just get an insole, a good Dr. Scholl, okay. So,
Unless you got fat feet.
Oh, I'm sorry. So XD's corner. So I had a sobering moment when I realized the other day that I am old. I had to buy new, foot insoles for my shoes.
Aw, friend.
But I realized that I couldn't just get the regular ones. I had to get the gel orthopedic ones. Mm-hmm. Because my feet be killing me after a long day.
Then it goes up to your knees, then your thighs.
It's my knees, and I'm just and your lower back, because everything. If you're really flat-footed, you really have a lot of lower back pain.
Oh.
And because everything is firing from your lower back anyway. But I was like, oh God, I am old. And then I saw these young people just traipsing about Target with their no foot problems and shit. And wearing flat-footed shoes. Like, oh my God, look at me, I'm a real boy. And it was I was like, fuck you.
I had that moment the other day. Me and Fran went thrifting. Or so we thought. We showed up to it. We was hyped. We was ready. We were like, we about to go thrifting. We about to find some pieces. We get to the thrift store. She goes to one rack. I go to the other. Then we met back up, and she was like, I'm tired. I was like, girl. I didn't want to rain on your parade, but I was like, I just don't have it in me. She was like, I used to be able to go through all these racks with no problem. I was like, same.
Now it's like, give me what's on there on display.
Yes. Like, what can I? And that's exactly what she bought. What was on display?
Give me what's on this mannequin here.
I happened to find 3 things in one spot, but we were like, I'm actually don't have it in me to do this all day.
That happens to me at concerts now. I started skipping headliners if I don't really want to see him a little while ago.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be tired by the time the act I want to see comes on.
Yeah.
I know.
And then I also find myself getting mad that things go on so late.
I hate that.
Like, I'm okay with something starting at 7. I realize 2 people work and stuff, and I do too. But I don't know, I don't like getting home at, like, so late. And
I don't like getting home late.
Yeah.
We celebrate when we get home early. We'd be like, we have time to watch a show and get into bed.
Yeah. I can get into a better. I hate having the outside, like, been out mindset and having immediately to go to sleep if it's not, like, a weekend.
Right.
Yeah. Same.
So I just find myself not doing shit.
Same. And it's just getting more and more frequent as time goes on.
Yeah.
I just can't do the things I once could.
You didn't know we record in Kingston.
Jamaica.
They did have coconuts for sale on the way over, and they look good. I thought about getting a tree.
A tree?
Yeah, they had the trees out, like in pots, and I was like, damn, I could use one of those in my house.
A coconut tree.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn. Why not, Abe?
I have a little, I have a tall yucca tree in my house. It's like not doing that well, but it's there. It's like the tallest thing.
That's very.
Let me steal it and bring it back to life.
Yeah, it's Nicaragua, and I lived in Miami for a little bit.
Oh, so you need a little bit of.
I need a little bit of plant life. Yeah.
Best song ever to dance to.
Cameo, Candy.
It's like candy. I can feel it when you walk. Even when you talk, it takes over me. Yes, I'm dandy. I wanna know, can you feel it too? Just damn.
That was yours.
It was one of them.
Best song to dance.
This song came on earlier this summer. I was out in Greenport at a club, and that song came on, and it changed my life.
When you walk that
dog.
It's like candy.
Yeah.
I can feel it when you walk. Even when you talk, it takes over me.
Yeah.
I liked after, like, I mean, I'd heard that song before, but when I heard it over the summer, it just changed. I never heard it the way I heard it. Like,
your 30-year-old ears are kicking in.
I know. I was talking to Jade about how I'm excited about how getting older I can be a real househead now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start wearing fedoras and talking about the club.
He's like, I can't wait to be that old househead at the club, sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
I used to be able to dance.
Not even sitting at the bar, still in front with the DJ, mad at all the goddamn kids on their phones.
Who are not dancing and enjoying the music.
Yeah, get out of
just
here.
taking up space.
Exactly. I hate that shit. That's how I know I'm
life.
getting old. I get mad at the kids that take up space at
Or
the club.
people who sit on their phones when they're out to dinner.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, your life looks miserable.
Yeah.
Ghetto.
Oh, what's my favorite song to dance to? That's rough. Oh, Stevie Wonder, Another Star.
That song is so sad, though.
I know. It's a sad message, but, like, the beat is just... Like, it's one of those beats where it could... I told you, it kept going at the Wonderful Party, and I was there by myself. And people were just dancing. We were literally just dancing. It was like, la, 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 la. And people were just dancing, and it just went on, and he extended it, and it was just so good to dance to. That's my favorite song to dance to. The best song to dance to. Or Knuck If You Buck.
That's more of a nod in my head, but yeah.
No.
I
guess, yeah, you're right. I'm already moving. That's the perfect song if you need to get through a room full of people.
Yeah, it is.
You just sort of shimmy through.
Or Swag Surf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're in a hurry.
Actually, that's the worst song.
Oh, yeah.
If you're trying to get through a crowd of people.
Because it's like, oh,
Because every time you go somewhere, niggas like,
bob and weave.
That should be a skit of a man. Someone holding 2 drinks up, trying to get through a crowd of people swag surfing.
Next on Patreon.
Yeah. The best song to dance to ever is The Percolator.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Because it's
that is
always
a good one.
time
For the percolator.
Yeah.
It's time for the percolator. 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 It's time for the percolator.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. You're right.
I love to.
Or do the bra. Do the bra. Do the bra.
Anything where it's just a call and response.
It is. It's so good. Ooh, you know another best song to dance to? Get It Ready. Louisiana. Get it ready, get it ready, get it ready, ready. Get it ready, get it ready, ready, get it ready. I said, girl, don't you do that. I said, girl, don't you do that. I said, boy, don't you do that. Oh, that's my shit.
My original one before Cameo, before I had that life-changing moment, it was, growing up, it was The Train by Quad City DJs.
Yes!
Shit, yeah.
I'm gonna ride that train. And ride it, choo-choo. Go on, ride that train. Yeah, that and My Boo.
Oh, My Boo.
My Boo.
That is
the original My Boo.
Yeah.
I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby.
If you gave me some, give me a call, boo. If your love is wrong, I'll give my all to you. From what I see, and boy, you ain't mad at you.
Oh, that drum fill that comes in, like.
The director of that music video is one of the producers on Empire now.
Oh shit!
Wow. Shout out to Eric Haywood. Yeah.
And I think that one of the producers of that song is like a super big rapper. Like I want to say Lil Jon was one of the producers of that song or something like that.
I don't know.
Oh, My Boo?
Yeah, My Boo.
That's how I kind of like when Pharrell produced Rump Shaker by Rex and Effect.
Yep. All I want to do is then I zoom, 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 and I boom, boom. Just shake your rump. All I want to do is... Jermaine Dupri?
Jermaine Dupri, is that it?
I think so.
That makes sense.
That does make sense. Because that's the first last face that showed up.
Yeah, his little...
Yeah, and it was on So Def, too.
Yep.
Ewok looking asses in that video.
Ooh, no, Ewoks are cute.
Oh, wait, no, Lil Jon.
Oh, it is Lil Jon?
Was an AR director for So Def at the time and oversaw the production of the song.
Ah!
So it was Lil Jon working for Jermaine Dupri.
Okay.
That made My Boo happen.
Two ugly. It's not just one thing in the house, it's two. Let's take a break and we'll be back after these messages. And we're back. We're talking about best shit ever. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is the best rap lyric ever?
Oh, what is it? Karl Lagerfeld acting like Gargamel.
Where is that from?
That's Cameron. It's either acting or looking, but oh, I love that one.
Karl Lagerfeld acting like Gargamel for the car cop to sell and the boss stop at hell.
I wasn't expecting
I wasn't expecting that, actually. Karl Lagerfeld looking like Gargamel.
I think it's acting like Gargamel. Because he's suited up and he's like being mean. Oh yeah, Karl Lagerfeld acting like Gargamel.
Where is that from?
It's from Cameron's soap opera off of Purple Haze.
One of his best works.
My favorite
honestly.
Cameron album, yeah.
Best works.
And I think this one...
Snake is on there.
Snake?
Isn't Snake on that album?
There's like 30 songs on that album.
Yeah, I know.
But I think this is one of the ones Kanye produced too. This one's like, if only you.
That sounds like Kanye.
Let me in. You know that love.
I think that is a Kanye produced.
Yeah, because I think he calls him. I think it's one of the ones where he mispronounces Kanye's name in it.
What does he say? Kanye.
Kanye's West.
Kanye's West.
Chicago's own Kanye's West.
Yes. Jade.
Okay, this is how I ride. 2 bad bitches inside. One hoe says she ready. The other hoe says she tired. I'ma drop this other hoe off. Me and the other hoe, we gon' ride. All jokes aside, I'm the get money poster child. 2 Chainz. Money on the flow.
It's how I ride. 2 bad hoes inside. One hoe says she ready. The other hoe says she tired. I'ma drop this other hoe off. Me and the other hoe, we gon' ride. All jokes aside, I'm the get money poster child.
Classic lyric because he said, I'ma drop this other hoe off. Me and the other hoe, we gon' ride.
That kind of reminds me of a little bit of the Young Jeezy line where he's like, where he plans out his whole night, where he's like, first I'm going, and then what?
First I'm going, damn, what's the...
Hit the club?
First I'm gonna stack my flow. Then I'm gonna stack some more. Close shop, then I do my count, hide the rest of the yams in my auntie house. Okay, your turn.
Okay. I used to wear Moschino, but every bitch got it. Now I rock colorful minks because my pockets stay knotted. You see,
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Little Kim, let us know. Like, I already had what y'all broke bitches are striving to get. And since y'all finally leveled up, now I gotta get some extra shit.
I used to wear Moschino, but every bitch got it. Now I rock colorful minks because my pockets stay knotted. C-note after C-note, Frank Boat, Hole 15 plus Decatur. You think you're greater?
So now I rock colorful minks. Because why? My pockets stay knotted. C-note after C-note. You get what I mean? She let us know.
She did.
She also let us know that she had that bomb-ass cock, that good-ass shot with hardcore flows to make a nigga dick rock. Amazing.
I'll give that to you.
We speak her name.
We speak her name, Kimberly Jones. Abe with the snaps. Okay.
Best lie you've ever used to get out of something.
I plead the fifth on this one.
I can't remember.
Noah's not feeling well. We're not able to make it.
Oh,
damn! I gotta get a kid.
You know what? Actually, because there's a very slim chance that this will get back. Well, I hit someone with. I have a birthday thing on Saturday.
Oh, that's a good one.
But that's just because I found out it was someone's birthday that I know. I know for a fact I'm not doing anything, but I know that it's their birthday Saturday.
So you're like, I didn't technically
I became aware of a birthday. So I'm going to be thinking about that all day at home.
I'm just going to use that because it's always somebody's birthday.
I totally forgot I have a birthday thing.
Yeah.
You don't even have to, because that's already, there's even less liability in just saying, oh, someone's having a birthday on Saturday.
Yeah, I have plans for this birthday thing, and I totally...
No, you're taking it too far. Just keep it vague. Someone's got a birthday. I haven't said anything about how
That's very George Costanza of you.
Yeah.
I'm proud. That's very George Costanza of you.
That's up to them to fill in that gap.
You know what? That is good. Someone's having a birthday on Saturday, so I'm not going to be able to make it.
you keep going too far.
So I'm not going to be able to make it.
Yeah,
and then that's it.
But if you could even say that, just say, you know what, there's a birthday on Saturday. And then they'll just, hopefully they'll go,
Right. Now I got a birthday thing. Somebody's got a birthday.
Someone's got a birthday.
You don't have anything.
Yeah.
You don't have anything. Someone's
including
got a
whatever this person's trying to get you to do.
This is your. Damn. That's a good one. Okay, listeners, you heard it here first.
Damn, no, I can't use it.
But it's cool if that would eventually just turn into like a code for like, I have nothing personal against you, and I would eventually like to do something, but not that day.
I just can't.
Yeah.
I just need to actually be in. You know what though? On days like that, I really tell people, I'd be like, you know what? I just really need to be in my house tonight.
I'll just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna do my own thing tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Oh, diarrhea. Classic.
I always worry. I'm superstitious about that. That if I tell someone like I have diarrhea,
that you go get it,
that I'm gonna get it.
I mean, it's cool, but like I'm not ever gonna say like somebody's ever died or something. That's awful. But I was just like stomach thing, digest, because I always have like the digestive issues or whatnot.
Now I know if he tells me he got a stomach thing.
You just be like, you got that anyway.
But I got a birthday. Somebody's got a birthday.
Like, no, I know you really know what I
got. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, that's all I have. We could just talk shit for the rest of the episode. I don't care.
Best strain.
Oh. You and I have the same answer. Forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruit was my jam.
I remember when y'all went to LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was a big Blue Dream head for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Which I still love, but I feel like I've had other things since that have also wowed me. There was like
I really like lemon OG.
Ooh, a good lemon.
I was a big fan of cotton candy for a while.
Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies
that's
always.
That's
a nice. Good, that's always.
I'm going out west in a couple weeks. I'm excited to hit up a shop. I'm gonna go to Portland.
Get forbidden fruit.
Okay, if they have it, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't feel like I wanted to die or anything. It was super pleasant.
You was around pissing on your fucking self. I was a stoner. Hey, this is stoner music, nigga. Stoner. I'm stoner.
Although, speaking of feeling like you want to die,
like gas,
or from smoking too much weed, I accidentally had 4 times the dose of a weed gummy about a year ago, and I got so fried I had to sit on my couch and just sort of let the world suck into me.
Yeah.
And I had forgotten that feeling that I almost had a nostalgia for it, and I was into it. I was like, oh, wow, this is like high school.
Yeah, I've had plenty of times.
I haven't felt this dizzy in a while.
Where it's just like, oh.
Where you just lay there, the room is like.
You just gotta let it stop.
The room spins and you're like, I'm on a carousel, but it's going to stop. It's going to stop.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know them edible highs. Woo!
Yeah, I love it.
Nigga, that's exactly what they are.
I do not like edible highs. Like, it's cool until it's not.
Yeah. Until you're laying there like me and Tristan.
Like, I don't want to be high.
Whining about how you don't want to be high anymore.
I remember when I was like 16 or something, I flew out west to visit my sister, and she was there with her boyfriend, and they smoked me up, and I was they live out like in nature and shit. and I was just laying on the bank of some river, too stoned to stand up, and they're like, come in the water, play with us. The dog was playing in the water, it was all great, and I was like, I'm there. I'm there emotionally and spiritually. I'm in that water with you, but this physical object is stuck on land.
Yeah. No, I do that all the time. I got too high at Jay's house once and I had to walk home. Because when Jay lived around the corner from me. And like that it took like what seemed to be like 3 hours to get home.
Your birthday, I was really gone.
Oh.
When I had that This Is Your Life party.
Oh yeah, they threw me a reverse surprise party.
Oh, is that
like
we literally
I got there and then everybody else?
We recorded
those. That's cool.
We recorded and then people just started showing up.
And then I was like, oh, this is a party for me.
Like,
oh,
surprise!
They had my favorite dessert and everything.
Which is
lime pie.
Oh yeah, I dig that. I dig key lime anything, really lime anything.
Ooh,
I love a lemon.
Best dessert ever.
Yeah,
best dessert ever.
Lime cheesecake with like a lemon or a lime cheesecake would be good.
Yeah.
Mine is between a strawberry shortcake, a peach cobbler, and a lemon icebox cake. Don't do lemon icebox cake.
No, I'm not. No, I enjoy lemon icebox cake. I was like, I can't remember the last time I had one though.
Me neither. And my mom makes. I need to. My mom makes. I gotta do better with the baking. Like,
it's too much.
Lemon icebox cake is one of them layered joints. Like one of those, because it's like.
Have you ever built like a thing sculpted out of cake?
No.
Oh, you know they got them shows where.
Do you watch Nailed It?
No. Is that about sculpting out of cake?
Oh no.
Oh.
It's literally people who have no baking or they assume.
Oh, I heard about this.
Amazing baking skills, and they have to recreate these elaborate confections.
They show them like the thing they make, and they're like, "All right, do it."
And everybody looks like they're blind.
Yeah, and it's like no. This one black lady, episode 6 on season 1. I showed it to Jay.
I was crying.
She had to make a selfie cookie. It was a black lady, and like whatever. First of all, they played her in her selfie cookie. Like they made her look like the black girl with the short blonde hair on Bebe's Kids, the one that looks like Dejanay.
Yeah.
So they made her look like that from like Proud Family. But when she made her cookie, it looked like Rafiki.
I did. I saw it. He showed it to me, and I was like, it looks like Rafiki.
Like that shit was hilarious.
It was so
Get high, go on Netflix and watch.
Oh God!
It is the best thing ever, best shit ever.
Have you seen? There's a series of videos on YouTube that Bon Appetit put together where they'll have a professional chef or like a celebrity chef and a celebrity, and they'll do this thing where they have their backs to each other and each one is facing a workshop to cook in. And the actual chef is guiding the other person through it.
Oh yes.
And they're just like blinded. No one's allowed to see each other's, but they're just talking through it each step. Yeah. The other person has to keep up, and at the end they show how it compares. It's pretty good.
I have seen that, and that's really good actually.
Really? Yeah. I don't watch much TV or anything anymore. I turn into a Gen Zer. I just watch YouTube now.
Oh. You and Noah.
Yeah. It's like, I get it too, though. Because it's like, I don't care about production values. Everyone has a nice enough camera now anyway.
You can film stuff on an iPhone.
Yeah, so it's like, well, what kind of weird, nerdy, specific content do I want to get into? And it's going to be there.
No, that's actually very true. Like new shows and stuff, it's like, okay, I'll give it a chance, but I think...
Yeah, I'll watch the weekly shit, but...
Yeah, but then it's just like, okay, well, what's really going to... I think that's why I watch docuseries a lot more now. It's like, well, this is interesting.
True crime.
Yeah, like, I need to know.
What did I watch earlier? I watched the Snapped episode about the Buttafuocos and the girl, what's her name? Amy, whatever, who... I
just remember that last name.
She slept with the husband and she was a teenager.
Oh.
And then she came and she shot the wife in the head, but the wife lived. Ooh, that was good.
Have y'all been following this shit in Colorado where that guy killed his wife? And
killed his whole family.
Well, no, now the guy is saying that he did kill the wife, but only because he saw the wife strangle the daughters.
What?
Yeah. And so they had him in court today, and we had the live picture of like him while they were like arraigning him. What is it? I guess it's arraignment. And so, yeah, and they were like going through it, and it was weird.
What?
Because like he was like, and then when it first happened, he said, I don't know what happened. They're missing, and they had this video of him like talking about missing the kids, and then it's wild. And I feel like as a society, our love of this true crime shit is starting to blend into the way we cover it in real life, because it's just like on the one hand, it's like, oh, I guess this is pretty horrific shit and it's part of public record, but it's also like, why did this one story get picked? Like,
when there's so many horrible, yeah.
And then like they spent a lot of time this morning talking about that Molly Lautner girl. Exactly, some white girl was missing for 5 weeks and they found her body today. But then it's like, aren't there like, how does this get picked? There's millions of missing people everywhere.
Right.
That's like that story that's, I don't know, I think I've mentioned it on this show about this black girl who got denied, she went in for a routine tonsillectomy, and because she didn't have like, either way, it was infected, she ended up becoming brain dead.
Whoa.
Right. And the hospital that she was in, they tried to pull the plug, but she was still alive technically. Like her heart was beating, but her brain was dead. So it was this whole argument of, is she alive?
Oh, was that girl in Florida?
No, this is a girl from Palo Alto.
Oh.
And people are like shaming the parents, like, why are you keeping this dead girl alive?
That was like Chandra Levy was her name?
No, this is a young black girl. It's on. I have to send you guys the thing. But like, what ended up happening was they ended up like the hospital, like nurses in the hospital, like they raised a bunch of money and they shipped the family to New Jersey to this hospital where they knew that the hospital would allow them to stay there and treat the young girl. And the young girl is still alive today.
But still brain dead?
Yeah.
So what's the long-term plan with that?
The thing is because she responds.
Oh, so she's conscious?
So she's not conscious, but conscious. Like, if you talk to her, they're like, hey, Toya, move your finger. She'll move her finger.
Oh, so it's not even...
So it's like...
Wow.
She's technically brain dead, but she's not dead.
I wonder what her reality is like.
Right, like
what is she perceiving at all times? Like, how is she seeing and understanding around her?
Damn. Like, is she just
Is she in between worlds or some shit?
Is it like that episode of Black Mirror where they put the lady who like was in her mind, in her mind, she was sitting in a chair, and she communicated through the bear or whatever?
I didn't see that one.
What season was that?
The very last one. So
I haven't watched that.
Oh.
I stopped after 2 seasons, not because I didn't like it.
You just stopped watching.
It was one of those things. Every time I sat down, I was like, "This is the whole thing."
Yeah.
Yes. That and Black Mirror is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of show.
That's how I've been feeling as I'm sitting down watching Game of Thrones.
Oh, so you have been watching Game of Thrones?
Well, I'm trying to get through the first episode.
Oh, you're still trying to get through the first episode
of Game of Thrones? I watched it. I never really got into that show. I read all the things on Wikipedia about what happens in the books. So I know that spoiler alert, that Khaleesi lady, she like ends up being in charge of everything.
Well, yeah, because she's the Khaleesi. Khaleesi means
That's
queen.
Oh, I mean Daenerys. Yeah, the blonde girl ends up going from...
Khaleesi means queen in Dothraki.
Oh, I thought that was someone's name.
Yeah, they just interchangeably call her Khaleesi because Khaleesi means queen.
Oh, okay.
Khaleesi means queen in what?
Dothraki.
That's their Klingon.
That's their language. Even though they speak English.
Yeah, she also speaks Valerian.
Also, that show seemed mad problematic.
Oh, it is. It's a lot of rape and a lot of incest.
Tons of incest.
It's like when rape. Yeah, and also just the way it portrays people.
Yeah.
Based on how they look and what they do in the show.
Yeah. There's like all the minorities don't have genitalia.
I'm sorry, what?
The minorities on the show don't have genitalia.
What are they called? The eunuchs?
They like show it. They're like Ken dolls.
Uniki.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Like there's a whole.
What about the women?
No. I think there's only one black girl on the show, and she's able-bodied. I shouldn't say able-bodied, but you know, she's got it all.
Why? Because somebody fucked her.
But the niggas she's in love with don't got it.
Wow, it's like an adult version of the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Poor unfortunate.
You can have your legs.
Yeah.
You can't have that in between.
Yeah. That's literally what it is.
Give me your power.
That's literally what it is. I said I was gonna start Power. I need to do that.
Yeah.
I've actually gotten through the first 2 episodes of Power because I've seen them already, but I'll rewatch them.
So you can follow.
Okay, but that means you got to get through all of Game of Thrones.
Ooh, I don't know how this is equal or fair, but okay.
How long is an episode of Power?
An hour.
Oh, okay.
The problem with Game of Thrones is that some of them episodes are longer than an hour, especially towards season 7.
How long are they?
You know, it's like define long.
How long are they?
Is it like approaching short movie length? Like if you go to see this in a theater?
Like an hour and 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's actually like a decent.
Like a Ryan,
that's a whole project.
Like a Ryan,
yeah.
You know how like Ryan Murphy shows, those go over like Coven, it'd be like an hour, like 70, 80 minutes kind of thing.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. However, season 8, each episode is supposed to be like 2 hours. So
of the Game of Thrones?
Yeah, because it's the last season. There's only 6 episodes. The final season in April 19th, I think.
Damn, they spent a lot of money on that show, huh?
Tons.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
can
wonder
tell.
if they really make it back.
How
I don't know.
I mean, in theory,
because they don't have commercials, so like
it's got to be subscribership.
Yeah,
or,
but are that
cable
many
contracts, like with cable networks?
Like it has to be. I mean, Game of Thrones. I mean, they win every fucking Emmy ever. Well, I don't know because only because the Handmaid's Tale be raking it in.
Yeah, Handmaid's Tale is expensive. Because those sets are crazy.
Mm-hmm. Anytime there's a period piece, it's always expensive. But they filmed Game of Thrones in Croatia. But that's like also the Get Down was way too expensive for Netflix.
That looked expensive just from...
It was. Yeah. And what's crazy part is they filmed that shit in like they have to... I don't understand why it was so expensive because it's not hard to make the Bronx look old.
But
all you have to do is film the Bronx.
Just get everyone to move their cars.
Yeah. Right. That's literally it.
Just swap out a couple of the Altimas.
You know, dirty up the awnings.
Yeah.
You probably usually don't even have to do that.
Yeah. Just swap out.
And add a couple payphones.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Easy. Film that with $20.
You can literally film that right now in Kingsbridge.
Yeah, it's literally the same. Like literally, just blur out all the Metro PCS there.
And the Black Klansman posters.
Things inside.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Those things. Otherwise.
Wacky wavy inflatable arm too.
Yeah.
Man.
Otherwise, it's the same. But yeah, this is this week's show.
Yeah.
It's one of those weeks.
XD's over here and all of the pain.
Yeah, I'm under the weather, but you know, keep me lifted, Saint.
Keep him lifted in prayer, Abe.
Yeah. Thank you, Abe, for coming.
He snapped.
I keep my prayers inside. They still get hurt, don't worry.
Thank you, Abe, for coming back.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for everything. The opportunity to be a part of this is always wonderful.
Yeah.
And
having you is wonderful.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Godspeed to both of you.
You have saved us. You have saved us.
You have saved us.
Literally.
You can't leave us.
I don't know, because, oof.
If I can't have you, nobody can.
The thing is, Abe doesn't really do social media like that, so I can't even be like, where can they follow you?
Nah, I have a Instagram. You can stalk me at AbeTypeBeat. And then other than that, I noticed that someone sent something about the show on Twitter like a year ago. I'm sorry. I don't have that information anymore. I think it was like songs from the show.
Abe, what is it? Abe what?
AbeTypeBeat. Like, you know, like when you go on YouTube and someone's like, this is a
Let me see.
This is like a Drake type beat.
Oh yeah.
Is it private? It's not private.
That's the one
Nope,
he was
I just
trolling
followed
us
it.
on when he was like, y'all so bold to be on Instagram.
And don't be thinking you're gonna see any pictures of him.
I don't post that many selfies.
They're not called selfies. We call them capturing content.
I haven't captured enough content yet. But, you know, if there's a demand, I guess I'll have to answer to it.
Listen, do it.
For all the hoes out here looking for a picture, Abe, none of these niggas are it.
We're going against what we said. You're the actual.
If they looked at this and thought this, what if they thought the same?
Oh yeah, that is me.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. That's the picture with the motorcycle. That's me. My name is Lewis on the streets.
It's a lie from the pits.
No, imagine.
Literally,
that'd be dope.
where are you in here?
You would double as our security and producer if you were Lewis from Ridgewood.
Lewis wasn't all that big.
Here's Abe in a shark hat.
Yeah.
A shark
My
mask.
beautiful niece.
Yeah. Again, buy tickets to the live show.
Yeah, come to the show. I'll probably go. I'm definitely gonna go. I don't know why I keep saying probably. It's just the flake inside me. There's a birthday and it's mine. So
you can't hit us with the excuse we already know.
Right.
But it is. You're like, there's a birthday on Sunday.
all of the Jada XD team will be there.
Yes.
Justin will be there, our videographer.
So you better.
No, I'll be there. Come through and compare me to my moto pics on Instagram.
Buy Abe some shots.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that, but you can buy me a drink.
I can't do shots anymore.
That's
either.
how I know I'm old.
Right. I can't do shots anymore.
Yeah. I think of my esophagus.
Ooh, it burns.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice glass of wine.
Right. And the acid reflux from
nice
shots
Riesling.
is just, the ghetto.
Yeah. You'll die.
This episode of Jade and XD was produced by Abraham Cavin Quezada.
My other favorite is Strike It Up. Strike it up!
Yeah.
Play my song. Strike it up! She did that.
It's very
wow.
80s.
I never knew those were those words.
Yeah.
Those were those words.
Until now.
I just knew those sounds. Never knew the words behind those sounds.
Rhythm grip you. That's my house music.
I started listening to house music when I moved here, like in 2009, because I went to audio school with these British kids, and they were all about that shit. And I got into it because I was like, "Oh, this is a fun way to go out."
My dad is a house head.
And through that, I love meeting house heads, and also I get really excited when I see like the older the house head, the better. I feel like it's kind of like wine, where like you like fucked around in the club as a kid, and then you became a house head,
right?
And then you really start appreciating it to where like you could be standing still on headphones and you love it.
He is a house. He loves house. My dad just loves music, but he loves house music. It's so funny because even though this is like the most commercial of house music, he got Noah hooked on Hathaway, What Is Love.
Oh, that's awesome though. But that's how I got it. It all started for me back in like the day when I was listening to like 90s club music growing up, and I loved it, but I never for some reason put together, you start listening to rock in high school and shit, and then you don't ever think, you think that's like whatever.
Right.
It's not on the same level artistically or some shit. But
I listen to everything though.
I do. Sometimes I wonder if I even have taste, because I'll be catching myself digging stuff that's like definitely whack on paper.
So,
but if I'm like, I like it though.
Like, it's my shit.
Yeah, I really stand for Carly Rae Jepsen.
Who's that?
The Call Me Maybe girl.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, because she's actually, Dev Hynes.
Why does that sound really familiar?
Blood Orange. He's a singer-songwriter, producer, but he's just really dope. I think he's British. He's a black dude. And
see, British people have like the ear.
Yeah,
they have the best
Europeans,
music.
Yeah,
Europeans in general.
Because like all those Swedish dudes are the ones that write all the pop hits.
They are, even though I don't really like pop music.
No,
but British
I
people,
appreciate the science of it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Like when the Swedish people make it, like they're like they really go into the lab and they're like, we're gonna produce this song and it's gonna have these sections and we're gonna write these lyrics and it's gonna be like, oh, we're gonna do the intro and the driving part and before the chorus and then it all drops. And like there's like an art to that. It's like they're really crafting shit.
What's like a really big Swedish written pop song?
All of the like Britney's Toxic, perfect
really?
example. Yeah, Toxic. This guy, I think is Max something or other, wrote it.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
And yeah, just like think of that song. That song has a guitar solo that's like surf style. Like,
hand me one of those wipes in the corner over there, please. On the other side of the nightstand in the pink. Yeah.
Yeah, you like the song Toxic?
Absolutely.
Right?
And I don't even like Britney Spears,
right?
and I like that song.
Yeah, that's
You're right.
Guy.
That's crazy. Me and Abe were talking about engineering, nerding for music, pop music, and house music.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep. Yes.
Nothing.
Oh wow! I think we just got punked.
She doesn't say punk. She says, "You just walk the prank."
Whoa, I like that. That's
You
really
just
clever.
walk the prank.
Is that from something?
I have no clue.
Walk the prank? Because if she made that up, that's genius.
She's a pretty genius, but she might have got that from something.
Walk the prank.
Probably one of them damn YouTubes.
That sounds like a show.
I was like, what the hell is
It's
this?
like a pirate themed prank show.
Like, it does.
On MTV2.
The first time she said it to me, I was like, wait, what? She was like, you just gotta walk the prank, mommy. I'm like, all right, little baby gangster, BG.
Can you imagine
Matt and
spending
Molly?
a day as Future in his body? And
No,
just-
because I would die.
yeah.
Molly, Percocet, liquor,
Codeine.
probably weed.
Yeah, a really
I'm
strong
sure-
weed. Really
Right.
strong weed.
Rapper
Like too strong
weed.
for me.
Rapper weed.
Yeah, rapper weed.
Probably cocaine,
Cocaine, yeah.
liquor, and fried food.
And fried food. But he's so svelte. I guess he can afford a trainer. What is it?
He probably does work out because hood niggas do work out, but then sometimes they're just...
Well, I had a roommate who told me, he was like, you could pretty much live on the hood diet as long as you're working out.
Yeah, like niggas would be walking down the street and then they'll just pull themselves up on a light post out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure, like, still got it, do
And
about 10
unfortunately,
pull-ups.
unfortunately too, because of like, socioeconomic factors, even though you are eating shit a lot, you're not eating it all that often.
Yep.
So you're just burning through it.
I honestly think that niggas really just eat when they just, like, it'll just hit them out of nowhere, like, oh, I need to eat.
I remember when I didn't make any money and I learned how to stop feeling hungry. How to just like, and then I worry too now that I'm a little bit better. I'm like, damn, like I catch myself getting hungrier than I should be, and I know that's not healthy.
No, that's not good.
Because like like, oh, that sound
That's
will go away.
one of the
eventually.
poorest things I've ever heard. Like, I trained myself to not get.
I think it's a skill we should all have.
It's a skill some of us need to have.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We've just been sitting here talking about some white people who made crack at a party.
They offered me some, but I said no.
Really?
I think you should keep all of that in the episode.
The deleted scene at the back.
Yes.
Oh, because I was done with all of what I had. Because, yeah, we could talk about white people doing crack. Listen, when you put fire to your cocaine,
that's crack,
that's
baby.
Crack, baby. that's not. When you have to put fire to anything else, that's crack.
That's crack, baby.
That's not anything else.
See, that was the problem though with Underground.
Yeah,
the budget.
Yeah, because you have to recreate slavery.
Right. Right.
You have to recreate slavery. That's expensive.
Yeah, I gotta pay people this time around.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was right there.
least I hope.
It's all SAG-AFTRA.
Yeah,
God.
all of them. Yeah, SAG-AFTRA.
I wasn't ready for that.
That was good.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
But yeah, every day after 30 is a waking realization of your own mortality. Like
it is.
It's just like
this rock has been pushed up the hill and now it's rolling down.
Yeah, because every day is a new pain.
Listen, Tristan got up. He was walking like Angela Bassett in the Jackson 5 movie.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you.
What he said what was wrong?
He was like, nigga, my knee and my shoulder, my big toe and my thumb. I was like,
yo, that be me. I'd be like, yo, there's something wrong with my big toe.
I went up and stroked his beard. I said, baby, that's age, baby.
Yeah.
You know what looks appealing to me? I mean, I've been walking by it for years now. Is I see those reflexology charts. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should start looking into that.
Yeah, it's great.
That's me with acupuncture right now.
Yeah, I'm all about acupuncture. I haven't done it, but I hope I encourage it.
It's
good for you.
Arthritis.
My dad's been doing acupuncture for years.
I was talking to a woman who's going to acupuncture school right now, and she's talking about how it's not just even a physical thing, it's on a spiritual, emotional thing. There's acupuncture for it.
Yeah. I went to a reflexologist a couple months ago. That shit does work.
That's dope.
And I'm not gonna say like they were like educating on things because it's like, you know, I don't know, but it was reflexology. I did feel a lot better. It was $30.
Wait, how does that work?
They essentially massage your feet for an hour.
They map different parts of your feet according to different systems in your body.
Oh, so almost like acupuncture.
Yeah, it's all about zones.
So you tell them what ails you, and they will work whatever pressure points on your feet to alleviate whatever ails you. Because essentially everything...
It's the end of the line.
Yeah,
so, you know, they wash the trains at the end of the line. Yeah. So I think it's a similar thought process.
That is fascinating. I want to try that.
So when I went, I was just like, you know, I'm just genuine, like, in general pain all the fucking time. They're like, okay, like your lower back? I was like, mm-hmm. When I tell you, he went to work on Myra's feet, and I was like, oh, I can ride a bike again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was in one of those, like, medical commercials for, like, Celexa.
I used to be down, but now that I take Celexa, I got my life back again.
Like, I'm, like, riding with, like, my grandma on a bike or, like, kayaking with my grandpa.
I'm the one in the background. I'm like, if you take Celexa, side effects could be death. Don't drink grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
Don't eat salmon.
Yeah.
Don't breathe.
Yeah. If you've ever woken up late on a Tuesday, tell your doctor.
You may have been subjected to mental stimulus.
Yo, they're bringing that shit back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another 30 years of that goddamn commercial.
Yeah.
When I heard don't drink grapefruit juice, side effects could be death, I was like, what is this?
At work, they had, at the time when I was working in the transitional facility, we had to like our facility managed medication. They sent out like a whole email, had a whole bunch, like the department came and educated us on grapefruit juice, how we couldn't serve it to the residents anymore. Like everything, like because there's an enzyme in grapefruit that activates some type of chemical in certain medications and psychotropic drugs.
Oh, it's like an SSRI thing?
Yeah, and kill you.
Oh, yeah. That's
literally,
like you can't take,
the commercial says avoid grapefruit and grapefruit juice.
Yeah. Wow.
I was like, but I love a Paloma.
Yeah. It will kill you. I was like, oh my God. You know, a lot
I wonder
of people,
what the crossover is.
A lot of old people love grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
So people are like, nigga, I can't.
I think this was a depression medication.
Yeah, it's a couple of medications.
Well, they need to be drinking orange juice because that's a glass of sunshine anyway.
Best juice ever.
Yeah,
go, Abe.
Yeah, that's the best shit. Orange juice? Yeah.
I think iced tea is my best drink ever.
What brand of orange juice though?
Wait, let me see if you said the right one.
What is the Simply? I like Tropicana.
Natalie's.
But see, that's super like,
I don't
that's
know
not
about
everywhere.
Natalie's.
Though.
Yeah.
That's not everywhere.
Fine. Then what, Florida's?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Florida's, yeah. That's what I went with.
Yeah.
Or
she did that.
Yeah, she did.
Or just straight up squeezed orange juice.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of time.
Fairway when oranges are in season.
Mm-hmm.
They're amazing. It's like $8 for like 6 ounces.
That's because it's real, because it's sunshine and a carton.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
That vitamin C. That vitamin cash.
No, but Florida oranges, she's that girl. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I know that Florida don't do much right, but orange
got the limes
they
too.
do.
They do have a lime and they have a lemonade.
Florida?
Mm-hmm.
What?
And they have the key limes, yes. But they do have Florida. They have a lemonade that they sell.
It's citrus land.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, they have all the groves. I mean, Florida is just a great place to grow fruit.
Yeah.
You ever been to the Everglades?
I love the Everglades. That used to be a family trip when we lived in Miami. We go to the Everglades.
Now I have a question for you. And alligators and cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, a lot of cocaine.
Yeah, everyone can get in the cigarette boat.
What is the Everglades?
So the Everglades is just swampland. Yeah, just swampland.
Okay, that's what I
with
thought.
high grasses and marshes, and a lot of it is a nature preserve. And then they have parks they've built, like boardwalks, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk along the boardwalks, and there's these sort of guided parts of the swamplands, and it's like a national park. It's cool.
So you can go see alligators and crocodiles.
Yeah, you see alligators. My favorite was the gar, which are these long fish that look like they kind of look like barracudas.
Ooh, barracuda.
Yeah.
What's the best?
That show used to freak me out when I was little. It was too intense.
Best game show ever.
Jeopardy.
Price is Right.
$100,000 pyramid. Everything. Category. Things that make you laugh. Tripping white people.
Me and Tristan actually do that.
Yeah, I love watching videos of usually it's like high school kids on YouTube just going around breaking people's ankles in public.
What?
Have you seen these? Where they'll just be like walking through the streets of New York and they'll be like, on a random person.
That's terrible.
Because they're gonna fuck around and hit the wrong one who has like a fake leg and shit.
They'll probably laugh at him.
Or me, because my shit will be broken, but I'm still gonna chase your ass down. Like that time I broke my foot, that kid was like, I know your foot hurt. I was like, oh, nigga. When I got in the car, I was like, yo, my foot is really messed up, yo. My foot is fucked up. Something is wrong.
That boy's bike.
He told me to suck his dick.
Whoa.
Right.
That's not right.
I was pissed.
Oh my god. Anyway, it's time to go, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.